Hi, so today I'll be responding to the Curtis Austin video about the Black Panthers. And what I found interesting about that video was that a lot of people are pretty ignorant to how the Black Panthers help the community, including myself. Because for my general knowledge is I know the Black Panthers were a uh, civil rights activist group, specifically catered towards black people. But I didn't know things like how inclusive they were. They allowed anybody from any race to join them, and they had a large amount of women even part of them, and even white people or just anybody could join. And they helped the community in ways like donating food for children and providing free health care for individuals in need. And it's a little sad that things like what happened in Curtis Austin in that airport still happen because of how little research people do on the Black Panthers. Because they'll see a picture of a group holding guns and they'll assume they're some sort of terrorist group. But if they were to do just a little bit of research on how they really help people, that will change their mind and we can avoid situations that happened to Curtis Austin in that airport. And I think just you know it's weird that in the 21st century that things like this can happen, and we aren't putting more effort into learning about the Black Panthers and how they helped. And this should be general knowledge, but it's not. And I feel like when I was in school, we learned about the Black Panthers, but it was a little bit glossed over. I feel, and they sort of expected us to do our own research, but I feel like the majority of people aren't going to do that, including myself. I felt like I didn't know a lot about the Black Panthers until I watched that video. And I think it's a little saddening knowing how little people really know about these civil rights groups and how much they help the community. And we'll just feel scared hearing them because of the negative connotation around like pictures of holding guns, or just we assume they're violent. But with a little bit of research, we can have a different perspective on who the Black Panthers were.